Okay, now that our backup is done, we can go ahead and check on it. We'll do the File Explorer way. And if we go to our backup USB drive, there are our folders that got backed up. What I like about this program, it shows you exactly what it really looks like in your user folder. So if we went to our user folder, basically, no special format that looks like. Now, if you do compress it, obviously it will compress everything into one file, zip or 7-zip file. And what you'll see on your backup drive would be just that single file. Okay, so what I'm going to run through next is how do we protect this drive? Worked this hard setting it up on a schedule, and with ransomware viruses that can basically crawl through your computer, get at backup drives, network drives even. With Windows 10, they have added anti-ransomware protection. Basically, you can set up files and folders to protect. Since we're on Windows 7, this method will work on Windows 7, 8, and 10, but I came across this cool little program that does exactly that. So it's called Setup SecureFolders. Was a program I had to hunt for, and I will post this link on where to get it. Actually, no longer supported program. I don't know if they got bought out or just put into another program, but this program's simple. I like it, and I'll show you how to use it. So go ahead and install it. Click yes. Again, start just adding shortcuts, and we're going to leave this option on for now. And we'll click accept and install. And pretty fast installation, and it takes you right to the screen to configure it. So the first screen on home, what we're going to do is click on add, and so basically what we're doing is we're actually going to look for our backup drive. So we're going to do browse, we're under computer, and we're looking for drive Z, remember? Backup USB drive, click OK. Now these two options, there are a little bit of difference. Read-only basically means it can't alter the files. You can look at them, but can't add files to the drive. Basically, it's going to be the whole drive. So, and the option to lock it is basically you can't even access the drive and see what's in it at all. With Windows 7, either one works perfectly like you would think they would. On Windows 10, I have tested both methods, and with read-only, I was actually still able to go into the drive and create folders. Now, it seemed like it didn't really create them. It was weird because I just created a new folder, and it created 4 folders. And then I got an error message saying the recycle bin was corrupt, and I couldn't delete those folders either. But the lock method did work. So that's what we're going to go ahead and choose. And then choose add. Now what's cool about this program, basically, right now the drive is locked. We're going to go to File Explorer, look for it, and yeah, we're getting an error message saying access is denied. And from this computer, this PC view, you can see that you can't see how much space is even on it. It just says 0 and 0, which is interesting because we know there's 2.6 gigs or whatever for our backup, and you can't access it. You can't copy stuff to it. You can't try to modify it in any way. You can't try to change the drive letter either. So all right, so now that we know it's locked down, the second obviously cool part about this program is if you go to trusted applications, you can assign a specific application that only has access to that drive. And so what we're going to do is add our backup program, and in this instance, Cobian. Make sure you're actually choosing the Cobian. Use another backup program. It may or may not show up here, but if you could see that there's another entry for Cobian backup, this isn't actually the program. This is the interface, or basically what you bring up to change Cobian settings. We want to do actually the program that does the backup, which would be Cobian. So we'll click Add and go into Settings, Show Icon and Tray. That's fine. Auto Start with System, I would say check on. That way you don't forget to turn it on. If you do a restart your computer, it will all start and protect that drive when you restart your computer. And we'll leave it at that. Okay, so basically what we're going to do now, just minimize, we're going to actually create a test folder. And we're just going to put it right on our desktop, new folder, test backup. And so now we know we still can't get access to the drive, but if we open up Cobian, okay, error. Of course, something in red, that's just because I am actually disconnected from the internet. Nothing to be alarmed about. If we go to, I'm going to actually clear the log so we can see exactly what's going to happen. And all you got to do, again, task, run all tasks now. Click OK. Basically, it's just going to run through what it did last time when we did our first backup. It's looking through all the folders, basically to see if there's anything new, changed, or modified. Okay, backup done, error 0. Okay, so we can close out, and what we're going to want to do then, try to access our drive just to see if that folder is there. Obviously, we still can't get in. So you gotta go back to SecureFolders, and easiest thing I would say probably just do toggle protection. We'll say protection disabled, and we can close out and do a right click and a refresh. Oh, there, the drive actually looks normal again. And if we go into our backup, now what we should see here is our desktop and the test backup folder. And there it is. Yep, just created, date modified, yep, a couple minutes ago. That was when we created it. And yeah, so basically it just shows that we locked down the drive, but we still had our backup program, in this case Cobian, added as a trusted application and still be able to have it do its task of backing up. And basically, if you lock it down, you don't really want to mess with the backup anyway, and it's a good way. So, something ransomware or viruses, Trojans, whatever, can't mess with it either.